and welcome Douglasville to the downtown area. We are here outside in beautiful downtown Douglasville on an amazingly sunny, beautiful 4th of July afternoon. I'm Jason Post with the City of Douglasville, and joining me at the broadcast table today is Miss Melissa Dickinson, who is going to be we're going to be hosting this year at our first ever City of Douglasville 4th of July Shoebox Parade. It's so exciting.
So exciting.
We have the floats all lined up, and they're heading up the street. They kicked off promptly, and they're heading our way up Church Street, and they'll be crossing the main viewing area here any moment now. So we've got a nice bird's eye view of the parade route below us. So the floats will be coming by. The theme of this year's parade is Parade of Stars. So we've got some amazing submissions. I was able to go down to the lineup area and watch them lining up earlier this morning, and there are some amazing, really, really good floats. Have you been able to look at some of the float submissions yet?
I did, and they are so awesome. So impressed with the floats.
The work, I think we were really shocked at how much work and detail
exactly
it's been putting into some of these. So,
exactly.
So they're going to be coming up the street, and you're going to be able to see all of them, but just I think you're going to be really amazed at how much work everybody. And we've got 50 to 60 floats in here. There's a good number of floats, and you're talking about from businesses, families, individuals, kids. We've got some great student floats from schools and educational facilities. So I think you're going to be really surprised about everything that you see over the next half hour or so.
Yep, fun time.
Floats, and we can see that they are coming up the street now. I see the police department color guard that is coming our way because they always kick off our Douglasville parades, and they are right at the front of the lineup, and they are coming up the street now. You can see they're approaching their main crosswalk here, and there they are. That is our police color guard, looking good in their dress uniforms, leading us off here. Welcome to the first ever Douglasville Shoebox Parade. That's a nice float too. They did a really good job putting that together.
Yes, they did.
So it looks really good here in beautiful sunny downtown Douglasville. And there's our mayor and council, always on hand at our parades, leading it off. Look at them there. Excellent. And that's going to lead us into our first category of floats, which is our family and individual categories. And our first float coming up here is titled Stars of the Family, submitted by Michelle Christ. And there we are. And we've officially kicked off our parade with our first official category float. That's a nice float.
That's a very nice float.
And there it goes.
And our next float up is Captain America's 4th of July celebration, submitted by Franklin Hogan family.
Very nice. As you can see, the scale is going to get bigger. We've got some that are all over the map. Our next one up here is Happy 4th from Charlie from the Fitzgerald family. I'm guessing that is Charlie.
What a cute little dog.
That's a lot of Charlie. Oh, super cute.
Next up, we have Happy 4th from the Monday Beatty Girls, submitted by the Monday Beatty Girls starring Scout and the Chicken Man.
There's Scout. I think there's a chicken driving that truck. I don't know that he's licensed. All right, our next float up is called Happy Birthday to the Stars and Stripes, submitted by Zach Sadat. Wow. Now, this float was created by 5-year-old Zach. His mom helped him with the hot glue gun.
Oh, wow. He's very creative.
But that is super awesome.
Next up, we have the Backyard Family Fun, submitted by the Steinson family.
Look at them. They got the grill going. Hopefully everybody's got their grill all fired up today.
And the little fireworks in the background.
Yay, we got fireworks tonight in Douglasville too, so we'll talk about that a little later. So that's going to be the last float, I think, in our family and individuals. So next up is our educational institution category, and this is I See the Light, submitted by Harvester Christian Academy High School art class. There we go. Nice. Very nice floats coming. What's next?
Next up, we have Children Are as Individuals as the Stars, submitted by Seeds of Faith Preschool.
Oh, we have lights on a float. Awesome.
The little classroom at the top. That's adorable.
Love it. Next up, this next float is Our Beautiful Earth, submitted by Youth Villages at Inner Harbor. There we go, Parade of Stars. Now, these students are creating their own perspective of Earth. They use paper, paint, wood. Very nice. That's a big one.
Very creative. Next up, we have Life is About Using the Whole Box of Crayons. Submitted by Zest Preparatory.
And there you go. They used at least one box of crayons.
They did.
Float. Those are real crayons. Hopefully not melting in the sun in this hot July 4th day. And it looks like the last float in our educational institution section is going to be Remember the Soldier, submitted by Zion Christian Fellowship. Oh, very nice. Check that out. Very nice. A lot of good craftsmanship going into these floats.
Yes,
very
definitely.
Impressive. And we're entering into our classroom category now. We have 2 classrooms that submitted sections as a full classroom. So who's first here? This is Mrs. Blair's art class from Stewart Middle School. And there are a number of floats all in from this one classroom. They were all originally designed by virtual and face-to-face 6th grade students attending Stewart Middle School, and you can see they did an amazing job. The artwork and the creativity.
It's amazing.
Look at that little guy crawling down Church Street. Love it. Love it.
Very creative, very colorful.
The color and the different. I love how they're using the different materials.
Right.
You got like the tissue paper on some, and you got the flags coming out, and the paper and the wood, and all these
different
materials.
textures. Yeah.
Yeah. They got so creative in everything they did. It's great. Nice. I love all the involvement we got from our school. So yeah, these classrooms, you can tell they really put some work and effort into it. Happy 4th of July. They're very nice. All right. So that was Mrs. Blair's classroom. I think we're moving into our next classroom category. This one is actually going to be Mr. Bruno's 4th grade students from South Douglas Elementary. And they all have the same theme. So all of the next line of floats are all saluting women's stars. So there's a lot of focus on historical figures, women from our area, or that are just kind of national historic figures. So you're going to see a lot of different representation in there from Douglasville's own Elena Myers Taylor, Chief Justice Lee Ward Sears, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You see Gabby Douglas represented there.
All right. We also got Sally Ride, Helen Keller, Martha Berry, which is the founder of Berry College in Rome, Georgia.
Very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Ruth Bader Ginsburg float. So represented on one of the floats here is Chief Justice Lee Ward Sears, who was appointed to the City of Atlanta Traffic Court back in 1985. She then went on to Superior Court Judge in 1988. She became the first African-American woman to hold that position in the state. She rose to presiding justice, and in 2005 her colleagues elected her as Chief Justice of the Georgia Supreme Court, where she served until she retired from the bench in 2009. So it's great that the class recognized her, and she actually is watching our parade today from home. So thank you for watching, Chief Justice.
Yes, thank you.
And you just be so proud that these students have recognized all of these amazing women in our community and throughout history, with some great floats too. Some very unique designs. There we go. Some more Sally Ride. Awesome. The Rockets. Very cool. As the rest of Mr. Bruno's class files through, I want to remind everybody to make sure you're taking notes, because as far as the voting goes today, we have a panel of judges who are judging our floats in person, and we will be talking about we will be presenting our winners later on in the day after the parade. But if you will be taking notes as you're watching, because we also have an option for you to vote on your favorite floats on our City of Douglasville Facebook page starting tomorrow, July 5th. So make good notes as they're going along, and then you go to our Facebook page and either here if you're watching it on our Facebook Live, or you can go to facebook.com/City of Douglasville GA and look for all the float pictures and vote on your favorite, and we'll be awarding some fan favorites there as well. So, and there they keep going. There, very nice, very nice. I want to remind everybody also that we've got fireworks actually going off tonight over at West Pines Golf Club. We'll be firing those off for the 4th of July. And they will be viewable from all of the surrounding area. Shooting those off just after dark.
Just after dark.
Just after dark, so bring out your chairs and get cozy and bring your family out and watch some fireworks, live fireworks tonight at the city of Douglasville. So that will be awesome. Oh, look at there. I like that
Soccer
one.
player.
I like
yeah,
soccer.
That's nice.
They're still going. Excellent. I got some astronauts in there. A lot of great representation in there. Now as we go through, you'll notice we've got some different categories. We've got our classroom categories, we've got our education categories, we've got nonprofit categories, small business categories. We're going to be presenting awards on all of those different categories at the end of the day. And there's another of our floats dedicated to Chief Justice Lee Ward Sears. There she goes. Very, very nice. Love it. Again, the students did just an amazing job.
They did a fabulous job.
Women in history. That's great. And what a great opportunity for Mr. Bruno to make this a lesson in an education process.
Exactly.
The whole class clearly got involved and put some amazing effort into there. So not only talking art, creativity, but the research that they went into for some of these floats. So
Right.
Great job. Great job. So thank you guys for all joining us today for our first ever Douglasville Shoebox Parade celebrating the 4th of July holiday. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We've got a lot of parade to come. And we're just finishing up our classroom section here. We're looking at Mr. Bruno's 4th grade students from South Douglas Elementary who did an amazing job celebrating the women of history in their Saluting Women Stars section of this parade. So impressive. Just want to remind everybody also that we do have fireworks tonight. Come out and join us for live fireworks this evening. And also that, as we're looking at some of these floats, there's a lot of detail, and there's only so much we can see from our bird's eye view. But we're going to be taking all of these floats, and they're going to be heading down Church Street all the way down to the Douglas County Museum of History and Art, where they will be parked for the next couple of weeks. So if you want to come and see these floats up close and personal and see all the details that the businesses and the students and everybody put into it, all the great workmanship, you can stop by the museum and see the entire parade on display for the next 2 weeks. So they're going to have that right out front.
Right, and I would encourage everybody to do that because these floats are amazing.
Yeah. And there's a lot of details you can't quite see because, again, as they're going by, we're seeing one side of this float that's facing us on the parade route, but a lot of these floats have details on all four sides.
Right.
So there's some stuff on the back side that you don't quite get from this angle. Our judges were able to get a better view as they go by. So they're watching them as they go down the street, but they also had some time as they did their lineup pre-parade to kind of look at all the floats, to examine all of the details and see all of the great craftsmanship and creativity that went into there. So they can judge in all the different categories. They're also going to be judging on theme, creativity. They've got a whole list of things that they're judging on. And it looks like that was the end of our classroom, and we're moving into our nonprofit category, which is starting off with our AKA float.
Service to Douglasville and all mankind.
Very nice. Local chapter of the AKAs.
And then next up we have Nicole Jones for judge, submitted by the committee to elect Nicole Jones for Superior Court judge.
Excellent. Next up, this next float is called Art Garden, submitted by our very own Cultural Arts Council. Ah, very nice.
Oh.
It's going to celebrate what you find if art grew in a garden.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool.
Artists at work.
Next up, we have Off the Road Readers, submitted by Dog River Library.
Oh, I love it. It's Pete the cat. Everybody loves Pete the cat. He's too cool. My kids loved Pete the cat books when they were at the right age for it. Next up is Douglas County Stars is the name of our next float, presented by the Douglas County Chamber. Excellent. So this float is showcasing the stars of Douglas County and Douglasville, all of our small businesses. Ooh, that's a big one too. Look how tall that is.
Yeah.
It's like a triple-decker float. Nicely done.
Yes. And next up we have our office is star-studded. And that's submitted by the Douglas County District Attorney's Office.
Wow, and they got them all in there. That's a lot of people on a float.
That is a lot of people on a float.
Hope they're safe. Nobody fall off. All right, coming up next, this next float is called Hall of Fame, presented by the Douglas County Museum of History and Art. Excellent. We've got some focuses in there from our Douglas County Hall of Fame. There we go. I know Elena Myers Taylor is in our Douglas County Hall of Fame. She was submitted just a few years ago. And again, that's just right down the street in downtown Douglasville. You can go to the Douglas County Museum of History and Art and visit the Hall of Fame and visit all the floats from today's parade that are going to be there for the next couple of weeks.
And next up, we Are the Stars of Parks and Rec, submitted by Douglasville Parks and Recreation.
Douglas County on that one, I
Douglas
think.
County.
Yeah, nice. Very cool, very cool. That was the star-studded program from Douglas County. And this one should be our city parks with We Are the Stars of Parks and Recreation from Douglasville Parks. Very cool. Oh, look at that nice, cute little park. Yeah, it's nice the city and the county both have parks recreation programs and work together a lot, so good stuff.
Yes, definitely.
See, next up, we got these are Star Kids from our Douglasville Parks and Recreation Kids Day Off campers. Oh, very cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cool. It's one of our camp programs.
And next up, we have Read for the Stars, submitted by Douglas County Public Library.
Read for the Stars. I see what they did there.
Little astronaut
That's awesome.
planet.
Check
That
it
is
out.
awesome.
The library is really showing up here, huh? Next up, we have a float submitted by our Keep Douglasville Beautiful Citizen Board. All right, yeah. Focusing on our Go Green Douglasville campaign. There's Bo, a cute little fox. He's the mascot of our Go Green campaign here in Douglasville.
And our community gardens as well.
Nice. Very, very cool.
Next up, we have Aim for the Stars, submitted by Lithia Springs Public Library.
Yeah, a great library float. That's a big rocket right there.
Yes, it is.
Is that Curious George?
I think it is. Curious George
Love
made a
him.
debut.
All right, next float is submitted by Wellstar Douglas Hospital, and it is entitled "We Stuck It to COVID." We love our healthcare heroes.
Yes,
Awesome.
we do. That's fantastic.
That is awesome. Stuck it to COVID, and they did right there at the top. They stuck it to COVID. All right.
Explore Your Library Card, submitted by West Georgia Regional Library.
Very, very nice. Well, there's your library card.
Yep.
So that is going to move us into our final category coming up, which is our business category. We had a lot of business submissions for the parade today, and our first one is entitled True to the Red, White, and Blue, submitted by Bird's Nest Barbecue. This is a pretty awesome float. Look at that. That is a picnic table and a smoker made from scratch from popsicle sticks and a can.
That's amazing. Next up, we have Happy Birthday USA, submitted by Champ's Clock Shop.
Oh, Champs. Oh, look at there. Oh, he's awesome. All right, next up, our float from the Chapel Hill News and Views crew, entitled Everyday Stars. And those are the stars of the Chapel Hill News and Views.
They are all on there waving.
There they are. Yeah, there's Tim. Good job.
Next up, we have Documenting Your Life Over 100 Years, submitted by the Douglas County Sentinel.
There we go. Pieces of the Douglas County Sentinel actually used to make the float. Very creative.
That's amazing.
Next up, submitted by Douglasville Books. This float is entitled Book Stars. Excellent. There she goes. She's chilling out, reading her book. From Douglasville Books. Excellent. Shop small, shop local. Douglasville Books. Excellent.
And now we have the tourism bus, submitted by the Douglasville Welcome Center.
There we go. Looky there. Jump on the tour bus.
I wonder where it will take you.
All right, next up in our business category, we've got a submission by Extreme Images entitled Signs and Stripes. Extreme Images. There they are. Here's all the folks from Extreme on the float looking like Pez dispensers. That's awesome.
That's cute.
I love it.
And here we have Honoring Our Military Gold Star Families, submitted by Gold Star Grave and Vault.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, here's a welcome float on a hot 4th of July day. Next up is our Kona Ice Truck. We think we could ask them to pause and get a nice shaved ice or something.
I mean, it would be nice.
We won't stop the flow. We'll keep going.
Next up, we have Stars on My Mind, created by Crystal's Creations.
Wow, look at the detail on that guy. Look, there's Bo again.
It is. That mirror is awesome.
An awesome train.
The train, yeah.
Everything is made from scratch. Very, very, very nice. All right, next up from Sunrise Gardens of Memories, we've got Hope in America. Ooh, that one sparkles.
Next up, we have the HUD food truck. Stars shining downtown.
There's Elena going by. What a cute truck. Looks just like it.
It does look just like it.
And next up, submitted by Tourtown USA, the Tourtown USA float by the city manager game. Awesome. Very cute float.
That was cute.
I like that.
Community is so important, it's in our name. Submitted by the United Community Bank. And I think that looks like real money.
That is real money. And our last two floats, I believe, in the parade are coming up. This one look familiar to you, Melissa?
It does. It's our beloved Public Services Department float.
You may have had a hand in that creation.
Just a little bit.
All right. And the final one there looks like the one from the Community Relations Department here at the City of Douglasville. There you go. That's us.
Bright and sparkly.
Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. All right. And that is our final float. That's it, Melissa. That wrapped our entire parade. What do you think?
It was so much fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of really good entries.
We did. A lot of really, really good entries. Everyone was very creative. I was very impressed.
Lots of detail.
Yes.
We got some creative people, especially the kids.
Exactly.
So the judges, we're up here kind of looking down on the parade route. The judges are down at street level where they got up close and personal views with all these floats, and I can see they are calculating their numbers and putting those all together, and they'll bring those up here in just a moment. So before we get to that, we just want to say thank you to all of you guys for watching, and thank you to our mayor and council for helping support all of these events and stuff that we are doing.
And thank you to everybody that submitted an entry.
Absolutely. We had a lot of good community participation in this one, a lot of good submissions, and I hope everybody had fun making them as much as we did watching them go by. So as our judges are tabulating down there, let's take a minute to introduce you to who our judges are. So we've assembled a nice team of judges from throughout the community that are looking at all of our floats. Let's introduce everyone. So they're going to be judging. Let's talk about how they're judged. The criteria for today's judgments are on theme, craftsmanship, originality/creativity, and then overall visual appearance. So those are the key areas they're going to be looking at down there. And let's introduce our luxurious panel of judges today. So we've got Coria Burns Faulkner, Ruby Byers, Tim Jordan, Kirsten Lee, Emily Leitner, Star Roberts, and Marcus Thompson. So we've got about 7 judges that are that have put a lot of work in and making sure that we pick just the best one.
Exactly. And I have to say, I'm glad that I am not a judge because there's no way I would be able to pick one.
I do not envy them their duty at this moment because there were so many really, really awesome floats in there. So once again, I want to remind everybody that all of these floats will be on display at the Douglas County Museum right here in downtown Douglasville for the next 2 weeks. So this parade is going straight down there. They were going down Church Street, and they're going to take a turn right into the
into the library,
to the museum down there. So if you've been to the museum, they've got that long hallway right out front, so that they're going to be all lined up down the hallway, so you can see every one of them in grand detail. So you can look at all sides and see all the great work that everybody put into it. And so that'll be a great opportunity to really see what's going on. So those they have hours from Tuesday to Friday. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Saturday, they're open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're closed Sunday, Monday. So go down there during any of their hours and check out all of these awesome floats while they're there. So
right. And the address for the museum is 12431 Veterans Memorial Highway, Douglasville, Georgia.
Yes, absolutely. Right on the front there, it's the old historic courthouse.
Yes.
If you've not been to it, they have a lot of really good exhibits over there. So it looks like maybe the judges have got some final. All right, so we're gonna there we go. I think we've got it.
Awesome.
So we have the official winners here. All right, I'm gonna give you those.
All right.
And we have all of the winners listed here, and we're gonna go down the list here and tell us how everybody did. I'm gonna start with our family and individual categories. So for the second runner-up in our family and individual categories was the float entitled Happy 4th, starring Scout and Chicken Man, submitted by the Monday Beatty Girls. I remember that one's the one with the chicken driving truck.
Right.
Excellent job. All right. First runner-up in the family and individual category is Happy Birthday to the Stars and Stripes, submitted by Zach Sadat. That was a really, really good float. 5-year-old Zach did an amazing job.
He did an amazing job.
And the winner of the family and individual category is Captain America's 4th of July celebration, submitted by the Franklin Hogan family. Awesome.
That's amazing.
Very good. So those are our top 3 floats in the family and individual category.
So, Yep, our next category is educational and institutions. Second runner-up is I See the Light, submitted by Harvester Christian Academy.
Congratulations.
First runner-up, Remember the Soldiers, submitted by Zion Christian Fellowship.
Very good float.
Yep, it was amazing. And the winner is Children Are as Individuals as the Stars, submitted by Seeds of Faith Preschool.
Oh, that was a cute one.
That was very cute. Yes, that was really cute.
I don't know how they decided.
I don't either. Again, like I said, I'm glad I was not a judge.
All right, our next category was for our nonprofit submissions. So our second runner-up was Read for the Stars, submitted by the Douglas County Library. Oh, I loved that, Read for the Stars.
Yes.
The first runner-up in the nonprofit category was Off-Road Reader, submitted by the Dog River Library. Oh, that's Pete the Cat, right?
That was Pete the Cat in the Dog River Library.
Pete the Cat. Jeep. The libraries are really showing up today. And the winner in the nonprofit division was the float submitted by the Keep Douglasville Beautiful Citizens Board, focusing on our Douglasville Beautiful program, the Douglasville Go Green program, the local community gardens and all that. That was
farmers market, yeah.
Very good. Had a lot of Bo, our little fox, was in there.
Yes.
So those are our nonprofit winners for today. Congratulations.
And our last is the business category.
It's a big one.
Yes. Our second runner-up, True to the Red, White, and Blue, submitted by the Bird's Nest.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that was
that was the one who built the smoker looked amazing.
Yes, and the picnic table out of the popsicle sticks.
It made me hungry.
Yes.
I haven't had lunch yet.
First runner-up, Happy Birthday USA, submitted by Champ's Clock Store, the museum, and the tourist attraction.
Yeah, Champ's Clock is a pretty awesome location.
Yes.
It is a tourist attraction.
And the winner is Stars on My Mind, submitted by Crystal's Creations.
Awesome. That was the train that was built. It was a complete train built.
Yes. And it had the mural hand painted on the side of it. Yes.
Had Bo in there again as well.
Yep.
Our little fox.
Sure did. It was amazing.
Excellent. So those were all of our small business winners, and those are all of our winners from our 4 categories: family and individuals, educational and instructions, nonprofit, and businesses.
Yeah. So congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations to all of our judged winners today. Great job. But that's not it. It's not over. So we just want to remind everybody that hopefully you've taken notes today as you've been watching. So if you're on our Facebook page watching, then you're in the right place. Come right back here tomorrow, and you'll find images of all of the floats where you can be the judge. So if you're watching somewhere else, go find our Facebook page, facebook.com/City of Douglasville GA. Find all of the images from today's floats, and you can like your favorites, and we will be selecting a winner of the fan favorite coming up based on your votes. So that is exciting. So what an awesome and fun day.
Yes, it was amazing. Thank you so much for putting on this parade.
Yeah, it was great to just have, in beautiful sunny downtown Douglasville today. It's been great hanging out. It's not too hot, right?
No, not too hot at all.
So I hope everybody had a good time. Hope you got the grills fired up and going to have some fun activities going on the rest of the day. And then come out and join us tonight out for live fireworks in Douglasville. So we'll be firing those off just after dark from the West Pines Golf Course, and they are viewable, all over the area surrounding the golf course. So bring out your chairs and picnics or whatever, get cozy with your family and watch an awesome fireworks display. It is sponsored by Greystone Power. I want to thank them for being a great community partner.
Definitely.
And helping us to do these large-scale things like the City of Douglasville fireworks celebration. So that is going to wrap it up here for the very first ever City of Douglasville 4th of July Shoebox Parade. I want to thank you for coming and co-hosting with us today, Melissa.
Yes, definitely. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
And thank you to everyone who is watching. Want to make sure you let us know what you thought. Hopefully you've commented in the comments below about what your favorite float was, and hope you enjoyed today's show. And we will see you next time when we come back for another awesome event like this.
Definitely.
Thank you, Douglasville. Have a great 4th of July.
See ya. Happy 4th.